And welcome to everyone to Rare Connection. I'm Joanna. This podcast is dedicated to connecting rare disease patients, caregivers, researchers, and advocates, while raising awareness about conditions that most of people have never heard of. Before we get started, a quick reminder to everyone joining us live. Please keep the comments respectful and supportive and spaces for learning about and sharing experiences. So we ask that you would keep politics and out of the conversation, and remember that every rare disease story is deeply personal. Also, nothing discussed in this episode should be taken as medical advice. Rare Connection is about sharing patient stories and experiences, not diagnosing or treating medical conditions. If you have any concerns about your health, please speak with a qualified medical professional. Today I'm joined by Glenn Schallman, who has lived with 3 extremely rare brain conditions: Schizencephaly, Polymicrogyria, and Hypothalamic Hamartoma. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. For many years, Glenn experienced as many as 10 to 20 seizures a day while searching for treatment and answers. Glenn's story is one of resilience, advocacy, and hope. He is also known for something truly remarkable: the seizure alert cat Blake, who helps detect and interrupt seizures and even received a National Humane Award. Glenn, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing your story with the Rare Connection community. Can you walk us through the moment when Dr. Kate diagnosed all 3 conditions?
Oh, yes, definitely. Well, I was rushed over to Barrows Institute on February 28th, 2002 from a Mesa hospital because they didn't know my brain condition at the time. I was just going in for my back, and Dr. Kate and a bunch of other doctors came and did some test on me. It didn't seem right after an MRI was done. This is like 5:30 in the morning on March 1st. And they sent me back for another MRI. Dinner time, March 1st, 2 of my sisters were in the room along with my niece. Dr. Kate walked into the room. I'm sitting up having dinner. My sisters and I were talking along with my niece. He's shaking his head. I got bad news for you. You have 3 very rare brain conditions. I'm sorry. My niece screamed, "I can't call him Turtle anymore." And he got out, "Well, just call him Turtle Brain." Well, anyways, he said you have a rare brain mass called a hypothalamic hamartoma. And then he said you have 2 other rare conditions: polymicrogyria, which is very, very rare, and Schizencephaly, which hasn't even been known yet. And he goes, "Well, with all conditions you have, barely lived to the teenage, and you are a walking miracle. We're going to send you home in the next couple of days, and then we're going to watch you."
So, see, how did each condition, HH, polymicrogyria, and schizencephaly, affect your daily life?
Well, it's I'm having my seizures. I'm having my headache. My nausea. Nausea is the worst. Constant nausea, headache, daily. I'm dealing with a couple of types of seizures daily. With the hypothalamic hamartoma, I have one rare type of seizure called a laughing seizure, which is a gelastic seizure. And daily, I just keep on going. I was going to college. I go out to the malls. I take the bus, and I just enjoy my life, no matter what traditions I have. If I have a seizure on the bus or at college, I have my medical information on me.
Mm. So, um, so you had this model of the brain, the picture that you sent me. Do you have that with you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I wish I could. I don't know how to get it through, but my brain is so unique. I've had neurosurgeons uh, in Florida. I've had neurosurgeons here in California, Texas, and all over just tell me I have the most unique brain. I'm missing half, about 1/3 of the right side of my brain. Then it's kind of a little deformed, a little bit right from here. And then I got the mass, which is on the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland, and wrapped around the optic nerve. It's very unique. It's on my Facebook page, I believe. I'll put it on there.
Okay. So, many listeners deal with misdiagnosis and years without answers. What has your life been since? What was your life has been? What has your life been like since?
My God, it's been kind of bad. I mean, all my life I've just been sick, but each day I wake up and a new day. Keep on going, no matter what.
So, what keeps you going?
Faith and my cat.
No.
If it wasn't for my cat, I wouldn't be here today.
So, looks like we have some viewers here. Yeah, just wanted to say hi. Everyone. And let's see. So how did you manage daily tasks when you were dealing with 10, 20 seizures a day?
It's hard. I always have to have somebody help me with everything right now. I'm able to cook. I'm able to do my shopping, but it's hard to put things together. I always have to ask for help. So embarrassing.
Don't feel bad. Everybody has to ask. Everybody
Yeah,
needs help sometimes.
yeah. And right now, my age, going to be 67. My hands are going numb right now, and I'm to the point where I'm going to need help pretty much daily, my daily life, with all three conditions.
Yeah. So you're actually doing pretty good for being still around with 3 brain conditions.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Like I said, I'm a miracle. I'm a survivor. I'm
so
walking and talking. Children with my condition, especially polymicrogyria. are on feeding tubes. 98% of them can't walk or talk. I've seen them in wheelchairs. I do see a lot of them that are walking, but they can't walk. They can't talk. They can't eat. They can't swallow.
Oh. Yeah, I've been through a couple strokes myself, and so I know kind of what you're talking about, but it's different for everybody.
Yeah,
Basically your brain is like playing Monopoly.
Yeah,
It's
I had a stroke. I had a stroke back in 2009, and I recovered fully from that.
Yeah. So glad you recovered.
Yeah.
So what times? What were times? Were the times you doubted that treatment would ever be possible?
What was that again?
Were there times where you doubted that treatment would ever be possible?
Yeah. There are so many times that I was told. I just like about a year ago. I just pretty much wanted to give up on it.
Glad you didn't.
Yep. I'm glad I didn't at all.
So what kept you from doing that?
Again, my cat. My cat. Yeah.
Yeah. So your cat is your family. I can see.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. Let's see. What motivated you to enroll in college and volunteer at Barrow after leaving your job?
My sister kind of motivated me to go to do something like go to school.
Mm-hmm.
I did that in actually 2002, right after I got diagnosed. And then I started doing brain tumor walks and epilepsy walks here back in Arizona. And then I got offered to do one in Chicago. And once I did the Chicago, I ended up doing walks all over the U.S. And then I did about like 6 years of college just for the fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 2 years that the college did my walks with me over in Scottsdale.
So what was your favorite place?
Chicago.
Yeah. So why Chicago?
Just the people doing the walks over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of walkathons also. I did the AIDS walk, and that was right around the time where AIDS was a big epidemic. The Golden Gate, I love Golden Gate Park.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So that was where they held that one. I did a lot of the March of Dimes walks also, but let's see. What do you wish you've done epilepsy, so you've just talked about the walks across the country. Do those events? Let's see. What do those events mean to you?
Oh, is that again?
You just talked about your epilepsy walks. What do those events mean to you?
The events, what? Sorry.
What do the events mean to you?
Oh, what do the events mean to me?
Right.
Just walking and just helping those that really need it. Walking for the cause, actually. Walking for the cause. and doing the full walk, and me being the survivor, doing the full walk, no matter how much pain I'm in, just completing the whole thing, the whole 5K.
So how do you keep going when you're in pain? So do you take breaks?
No, I just keep on going. I just keep walking. I don't even stop at all.
Oh,
By the time I'm at the finish line, I just end up collapsing.
yeah.
I'm sore for about a week. Washington, D.C. is the hardest for me.
Yeah, I go to DC every year for the advocacy. Every Life Foundation has a advocacy event in February for Rare Disease Week.
Yeah, I do the epilepsy one there and the Walk for Hope.
Yeah. So, what do you wish neurologists understood more about HH?
Oh, God. I wish he would. I wish every single hospital, I mean, every single hospital would know about it. Because I've seen a couple patients in the hospital that had the episodes, and the nurses and the doctors saying, "You're faking it," and they don't understand it. They need to explore it more. They
Yeah.
need, yeah,
Do you call them laughing seizures?
laughing seizures.
Never heard of them. So, what are those like?
It actually it's like it lasts for a few seconds. It lasts for a few minutes.
Mm. Um, so, are you on seizure medications now?
Yes, I'm on zonisamide at night. I'm like allergic to about 99% of seizure medications.
No. What kind of, okay, so, talking about your cat now, what kind of alerts would your cat Blake show before a seizure?
Blake passed away in 2019, but I have my other 5 cats right now. But Blake, uh, I got him at 5 months old from the Humane Society back in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 days after I got him, I was in a grand mal seizure and while I was sleeping, and he bit my toe to wake me up from a grand mal seizure. If he did not do that, I would not be here today.
Mm-hmm.
But he would know by instinct, and all my cats that I have right now know by instinct. They'll come over and nudge me before I go into one. Blake did that. He would nudge me before I go into one to go sit down or lay down. And when I was laying down or sitting down, he would lay across me and he would bite my fingers to get me out.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with my 5 here.
Yeah.
And I have
So,
my 10-month-old now that
mm-hmm.
is actually learning right now.
So do your current cats do the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have your sister's book there, like Big Day.
Yeah, definitely. We got it.
Yeah.
We even have a coloring book too.
Oh, you have a coloring book now.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one I'm gonna give to my nephew. He's 4 years old now, and so, but I didn't know there was a coloring book also. I didn't see that one.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. What did it feel like when you won the AS? What did it feel like when you won the ASPCA's Humane Award?
Oh my gosh. What it started was after Blake saved my life, I told the uh, the Humane Society what he did.
Mm-hmm.
They did a newsletter about what he did. The newsletter, I guess, some agencies read it, and they started calling me, which was ABC, CBS News, and a radio station over in Fort Worth, Texas. They interviewed me at home. Uh, the radio station came over and did a big story on Blake. It was really cute. So did CBS and ABC News. PetSmart went ahead and made him the 7 millionth adoptee of the year and gave us a $500 gift card. And then the ASPCA came over to the house and did a big interview on us and said, we're going to New York to receive the ASPCA Cat of the Year award in November. That was back in 2016. So they flew us to New York City on Delta. This cat was so happy. We got him on the flight. His foster went with me, and they had us over at the Plaza Hotel. They had his litter box, big cat bed, everything set up for him. This room was so beautiful. He was so spoiled. We went to the award, and it was like I can't even explain. It was the best day of my life. And this cat was like on cloud nine.
Yeah, I'm surprised you even got him to go in the carrier because most cats, they know that goes one place, the vet.
He was great. He even sat on the senator's lap.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, let's see, how did the children's book Blake's Big Day come to be?
Back in 2020, end of 2020, during COVID, my sister said, I want to write a book about you and Blake. And she started asking me a lot of questions. And in 2021, she found her close friend, which is a publisher and illustrator, and she had a couple other friends in the book club. And between me giving her all the information and her friends, we got the book all together. And I got one of the examples of the book over here, and it came across at the end of 2021.
Oh. So how long did it take her to write the book?
About 8-9 months. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty short read, but it's a kid's book, so
Yeah. Yeah. I'll never forget the day that she was finished and I got the book. We started out at a cat, what was it, a cat cafe. We went to a cat cafe and promoted the book.
Okay, switching topics again here. What was your reaction when Dr. Nakaji said he could operate when somebody said it was inoperable?
I was very happy. I mean, I celebrated. My sister was with me. We went out and celebrated for dinner on town.
So where did you go?
I forgot. I forgot where we went. It was back in 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a short-term memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's see. How did your life change when you went from 10 to 20 seizures a day to 1 to 2 a week?
Able to do a lot more.
Like what?
Go to movies. Do more of my walk. Travel a lot more. I do a lot of traveling. My son works for the airlines, and I do a lot of concerts. I go visit my family over in Florida.
I know you do a lot of traveling.
Oh yeah, definitely. I went to Ireland back in 2014.
So how do you find somebody to watch your cats when you're away?
It's hard to find a good cat sitter, but I get my neighbors to do it.
Yeah.
This last time that I went to Florida, I had my next door neighbor watch them. Didn't go too well, but they were all alive.
Are there any ongoing symptoms or complications you still manage?
Yeah, my headache, my dizziness, my nausea, and I'm starting to get a lot weaker with this condition right now. All three conditions. My speech is starting to go right now, and that's the hardest. Trying to get words out is the hardest.
Oh, your speech.
Yeah.
I thought you said your feet.
My speech, yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to get words out.
Yeah. That's a big problem with the brain.
Yeah.
Most people have that problem. And it's kind of play the alphabet game. Does it start with an A? Does it start with a B? Does it start with a C?
Yep.
Until you come to the right letter.
Yeah, I'm starting to forget names. Yeah. I tell people, well, I got an excuse. I got a brain tumor.
Yeah. You have 3 excuses.
Yep. I got a triple whammy.
Yeah. What support systems made the biggest difference?
Well, not again, sorry.
What support systems made the biggest difference?
Support system. I'm starting to get a really good support system now between my close friend in Florida of 11 years. I love her very much. And all my Bret Michaels fans, I love them all to death. And Bret Michaels fans, they're all there for me now. And I feel wanted right now. They're all there for me right now.
Yeah.
It's making a difference now.
Yeah, you mentioned someone famous in these things, they become very big.
Yeah. Yep. 9/11.
I have learned that because somebody mentioned, what was it? The last one
And Jody.
Yeah, there was somebody that mentioned a famous author. I'm trying to think of his name, but I can't right now. It's Irishman. Anyway, let's see. you. What advice do you have for someone with HH or another structural brain malformation?
I would tell them to go ahead and research your condition and what the closest neuro is that does support their condition, like UC or Barrow or even the hospital over in Boston or Maryland. Those are the top neurological centers. I would have them look into them.
So switching over, I'm going to switch over to food here because I have, this is on a cooking channel also, I do cooking videos. But are there certain foods or routines that affected your seizure threshold?
No, right now, even though I have diabetes, I'm just eating whatever right now.
Mm-hmm. So are there any meals or ingredients that became easier or harder for you to tolerate?
I'm having a hard time eating spicy. Anything spicy.
Spicy, yeah.
Yeah.
It's harder as you get older.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
And I do have swallow issues, so any kind of big chunks I choke on. And that's the issues with polymicrogyria, the swallow issues.
so you're having swallowing issues?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No. Are you seeing a speech therapist on that?
I was seeing one, but I stopped seeing because it was getting hard.
Yeah. Speech therapy does a lot more than just speech.
Yeah, the one I had really didn't understand my condition.
Yeah, they don't get the credit they deserve.
No.
They do so much more than just speech. See, where can listeners find out more about your advocacy and your sister's book?
My sister's book is on Amazon, and the advocacy they could pull up on the HH would be hope4hh.org. On the Polymicrogyria is pmdawareness.org. And the Schizencephaly is that one I'm not sure of. I have to look into that.
Mm-hmm.
weareaware.org. Weareaware.org.
So, let's see, one question I forgot about. Are there any what message do you want to leave for patients, caregivers, or medical professionals?
Is do not give up. Keep on going. Live day by day. Live each day to the fullest. No matter how much pain you're in, just keep on going and smile.
So,
and laughter is the best medicine.
So, Glenn, thank you so much for sharing your story and helping raise awareness about rare brain conditions and epilepsy stories like yours are incredibly important because for many people, living with rare diseases, hearing that someone else has walked in a similar path can make a huge difference. For everyone watching or listening, if you found this conversation helpful or meaningful, please consider subscribing to Rare Connection and also my YouTube channel, SeizuresA. Your support helps more people discover these stories and helps raise awareness for the rare disease community. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to leave a respectful comment below. For the audio listeners, please consider to send me. You can use the send me a text link in the show notes. You can also follow Rare Connection on Facebook, X, and LinkedIn, and to stay updated on future episodes and advocacy efforts. And before we end, as always, I want to share an important reminder. If you or someone you know is struggling, please reach out for help. Support is always available 24/7. In the United States, you can call or text 988, or you can also text home to 741-741 for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Thank you for joining us today, and thanks again for being here and sharing your journey. We'll see you next week. So, I just scheduled next week's episode. I believe it's on the 16th. Next week. So, and here, thanks for your time.